So here's me in my recliner with lots of wet hair because I just washed it because I was so hot. Because I decided this morning to go out and get some groceries. And first thing was I went out front to my truck, and the people across the street who just bought that place, my neighbor that I was friends with died 2 years ago, and the mortgage company or bank or whoever it was finally sold the place this year, just now. And so I went out there, and this man was on a short step ladder, balancing on it, reaching over his head, trying to clean the gutters, which had trees growing in them. So I asked him if he wanted an 8-foot step ladder, and it took him quite a lot of hemming and hawing and hooing and whatting, and I'm not going to beg anybody. So yeah, he finally wanted it. So I got him his ladder, and I left to the grocery store. And so, adventures in the grocery store. The grocery store I used to go to was sold to a different one, so everything's rearranged. So that was fun. But, let's see, I wanted Dr. Pepper. That was on the bottom shelf, and the only one left was way in the back, so I had to get down on the bottom and reach all the way in the back. Sore shoulders. And, of course, then I went a couple aisles farther around and found a thing display in the middle full of Dr. Pepper. So, and I got to buying the bagels, and they were on the very top shelf, and they were pushed all the way in the back. So then I had to go around the store and find a tall person to go and reach it for me, employee, because I wasn't going to climb up in there. Well, he climbed up in there even though he was taller than I was and got me my bagels. So, that was okay. So then we get to the checkout, and there's a gentleman there who brings carts in, but for some reason he was putting groceries in bags, and so I put the groceries myself in the cart, frozen together with frozen, refrigerated next, and then other things, because I'm going to put them that way in my truck, and then I'm going to take them out that way, because I have a freezer that's next door to me. Place used to be 2 apartments. Now it's all my place, but the freezer's next door. So I want to take things out in order, things to go to the freezer, go through one door, things going to the refrigerator, go through another door. But he kept shoving things at me that I didn't want, and he wouldn't stop. He wouldn't put them down and let me get it my own way. And I finally had to ask the lady ringing up the merchandise to please make him stop doing that. Okay, so I get home. I'm taking things out in the order that I need to take them out, things for the freezer first. And the man across the street that I loaned the ladder to said, "Can I help you?" And I said, "No, that's all right, thank you. I don't want any help." And so I'm over there putting things in the freezer. I come out and find that he has put 2 bags of canned goods in the doorway, which they don't go there. And he's going to bring more stuff. And I said, "Sir, please don't take anything else off my truck. You're just making more work for me." So I had to pick up the canned goods and take them to the other door, which is where they belonged, so that I could get out again and get the rest of the stuff for the freezer. So that was fun. And, so they didn't have any chocolate milk at the store. They had low-fat chocolate milk. I don't know the point of that. But so I wanted to go to this other little store over here and get, and they have chocolate ice cream at this little store too. So I wanted to go there. So I went there, and I don't know what's the deal with them, but they've decided apparently to never unpack the boxes that come off the truck, the big plastic bins, and just leave them stacked up in the aisles forever until they need something out of them, I guess. But you can't hardly walk down the aisles. And so there's like 8 of these big plastic bins stacked up by the freezer compartment, and 1 container of chocolate ice cream behind them. So I had to go find a man. Again, is this starting to sound familiar? Go find a man to move those things and reach the chocolate ice cream for me. I tried reaching it from the door next, but my arm was just a little too short. And I took a little carton and tried to hook it and pull it over, and it was just a little too short. So I finally get my ice cream and get my chocolate milk and come home and I'm hot and I'm tired and I decided, well, I better bring in my yard waste and recycling cans because they've been sitting out there since Friday in the alley. And what do I find? That some gentleman who emptied them broke two of the handles and one lid. So, hey, I'm not sure what I'm going to drink now, but I think I probably ought to drink quite a bit of whatever it is. Okay, see, so this wasn't about crochet at all. This was entirely a rant about me. Bye bye.